Uh, I do not see your screen yet. Okay, let me try your screen. Okay. So okay. Do you see my screen?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great. And let me just check if I can. Is it such slow or? uh, Actually, I'm not able to. But okay, yeah. I guess it's there. I see it in a thumbnail, but not like enlarged one.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So let's begin. I'll share my. Do you want to share your Cloud9, or should I share mine? Either way, that's fine.
you can share yours.
Okay. Can I have your email ID on the
Yeah.
Cloud9 so that I can invite you?
I send you on the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Okay, you're sending on the Google.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Windows. Read write. Um, Let me just copy this. Then, okay, go back to Google and paste it here. Did you get the link?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, should we begin?
Can
Uh,
you accept my?
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I have to grant. Are you able to access the editor? I see you've gone online. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it works.
It works? Okay, great. All right. Um, okay. So, should we begin with the first one?
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, so, we just probably uh, run the first test and see it fail so that we know. Creative mode. Okay.
Uh,
I haven't gone inside.
see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Okay, so first of all, we have to check um, if the array is uh, empty.
Empty?
Yeah, so essentially, this method is going to
Okay.
accept an array as an argument and sum up all the elements.
So we just return 0
Uh,
if array is empty.
Array is empty, and that's right. And the next thing we have to do is to add up all the elements of the array, um, and the return would be the sum of all the elements. So there are a number of ways to go about it. We can traverse through the array and have each element added. We could use it by invoking the map method on the array and selecting each element and adding it to the next one. I actually happen to see the instructional video posted
Oh,
by Professor Sam, and he suggested the method on array, which is actually it's for enumerations. It's inject. It's called
inject?
inject, and what it does is it accepts the operator as a symbol. Like in our case, it's addition, so it would just take symbol add, and that would and we give the start of the array, and uh, that would add up all the elements and return that. So we could use that to begin with. Um, so do you know that, or should I go ahead with that one?
You should write it.
Great. Okay, so if this is empty, fine. Um, this is what it was, and so this is going to take the operator addition, and to each of the element, it is going to sum up and return the sum. So
Okay. Now
uh,
let's try and test it.
that doesn't work, and the failure points are uh, sum returns correct sum. Okay, it doesn't return the correct sum for some reason. Okay, you know what? Actually, mm, I'm just going to comment this out for a second and just see what happens. Okay. Mm, oh, okay.
Why doesn't the first line work?
Uh, 0 and if empty. Um, I believe it was this inject. There's another. This is what it was. Inject initial symbol. There's another method that. Am I invoking the right method? Yeah. Oh, let's see. There's another one called use, which achieves the same functionality really as inject. I don't know why this is. Or figure out why. I think there's some um, you know what? Let's just name of the file is Ruby intro. Ruby. So there is no error as per this, but okay. Okay, let's read again. For an empty, it should return 0. Method should add up all the and return the sum of the elements. Well, I don't see any issue with this actually.
Is reduce the same as inject?
Yeah, it does the same thing as inject. Yeah, so
Oh,
this works. I don't know. Let's try again with inject. It should have worked. I don't know what happened sometimes. Oh, it works.
oh,
I think the problem was I didn't give a space before
oh,
here, so probably that was the
okay.
reason. But then again, I did run it through you using Ruby, and that went through. So it's trying to figure out what really happened there.
Okay,
All right, we'll move on to the next one.
yeah, let's move on. So
This
for
one,
an
yeah.
empty array, it should return 0. So let's just write that. Array is empty. And for an array with one element, it should return that element. So just return that element.
So the first,
If
yeah.
array is one,
I just reduce this because I can see. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, 0 is empty, and that's right. Okay, the next part should. So we have to get the uh,
the biggest,
maximum of the two max elements of the array. So the way we could do is we could traverse through the array and store the two in local variable of the method, and then just add it and return that. That is one way.
let's try using sort
uh, yeah, we could sort it,
in
right?
the descending order. So we sort in descending order and we just return the first two.
That's right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
try.
yeah, that should work.
What?
Okay, so returns the correct sum, so it's not able to return the sum correctly. Okay, so
What's happening?
this has actually sorted the array because okay. I Equation. Mm.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
okay. Okay, sometimes, yeah. Uh,
Just like the first one.
yeah. Okay, so, mm, all right, just trying to figure out.
Okay.
Okay, okay, so it sorted the array, and then we just picked up the first two element. That's the really the last two elements, and added them. Great. Okay. Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna just because we'll keep this one. Just gonna use sort uh, on the array, and so essentially what we did was we sorted this, right? Sort. And oh god, I'm so used to commenting like that in C sharp or Java. Okay. Mm. Okay, so we sorted this, and in case we used, I mean, I'm just gonna, uh, if there is thing that, I mean, yeah, if you see this, the array, it's if I use last method on the array, it's going
Yeah.
to return me the last element of the array, and if I give pass the number in the argument, it would return an array of if it's two, it's two, the last two or last three. So
Oh,
so had I used on array sorted it to go with first, and now that the array is sorted, and then choose the last two, I would get an array with the um, maximum two elements, and now I have to add these two. So essentially, the same as this, I could just on this again use inject, uh, and the same thing. Or since we have already done that, we could just even call that like a sum that we have made, and pass this. So
what about me try test it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, we could keep either one really. There is no performance benefit, I think, of one over the other, because uh, I don't think it would have this, uh, though it probably looks more readable, but it doesn't have. I don't think it has any performance benefit over this. So yeah, we could keep any of it really.
Okay.
So do you want to keep that one?
Mm, just delete.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. So the next one, we'll move on with the next one.
Sum to n.
Yeah. So what we have to do in this one is This method is going to return a boolean, true or false.
Yeah.
Accept the array and another a number as arguments, and if any combination, any two numbers, is it any two addition of teachers? So if the any integers of the array add up to match n, so if it's equal to the sum of two integers is equal to the number passed, that's n, um, we do return true or else false. So once again we'll have to
So what
check
about
for the
the
empty as so let's just first do that. So we do return uh, false, right? False. Empty. Okay. And uh, okay. So so one way is just going to the class again. Um,
what if we loop through the array three times?
Yeah, we'll have to either we loop through the array two times, get all the combinations possible, use map or select to get the elements, and try to use a block and equate it to n.
Yeah.
That is one way we could do. Yeah. Okay. Or I've seen another method called combination.
Should we try to loop to the array?
Okay. Yeah.
Array.
Let's do that first, then we can refactor it again. Yeah. So for each element of your array.
Mm,
Okay, so this is going to return the index to, okay, each with index.
return if I plus b equals n.
So what does the next do here?
It's like continue,
Oh, okay, okay.
and we should return false. Because we wouldn't want the index to be the same, right?
Yeah, this is going to return any. Okay, so we cannot. This is trying to see if it's the same element. Um, if it's the same element to get again back to the loop. Okay. Yeah. It's like two for loops. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try a second. Okay.
It works great. So we're traversing it through twice and checking it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The other thing that I was talking about was if you see uh, the documentation for array,
Yeah.
um, you see a method called combination. Uh, so what combination essentially does is uh, combination would you invoke that on the array and it would return you with uh, like let me just type and show you. um, yeah. so so if I invoke combination on this one and uh, and I pass if I pass one, it would return me like if say the array is one, two, two, three, four, five. So what this would do is return me of all the possible combinations of this array into one element. That's uh, one, two, three. Okay. And if I have to pass here too, it would give me one, two, two, three,
Oh, okay.
four, four, five.
What about we try that method?
Yeah.
Is this a multi-line comment?
Yeah, that's a multi-line. I discovered it yesterday too.
Okay.
It was supposed to be multi-line, but it's not showing up like a multi-line.
Yeah, it's not showing us gray out.
I know. I realized it too that this was the multi-line. Uh, I'm sure it was single. Uh,
Mm.
let's take this out and see what happens.
So if you were to do with combinations, you would do.
Yeah. I don't know what is going on with this. Maybe it has to start with okay, yeah. Yeah, it has to start with like it can't leave spaces. Uh,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
so if we call uh, use the combination, invoke the combination uh, method, and because we need two elements, combination of two elements
Yeah.
for the sum. Uh, we this is going to return us the uh,
Yeah.
array of
Three-dimensional array.
yeah, array of arrays of combination of twos. Um, so what we have to check is does any of these contain? Let's have a block for that. If it does, it's a block to see if say I and j, right? I plus J equals N. Yeah, we try that one.
What is the any?
Yeah, the what any is like, because this is going to have a return. This is going to return again array. So
Yeah.
does any method, it returns a boolean if the condition here is true or false. It's returning a boolean. It essentially is checking if this condition is does it have does match for uh,
Okay.
so yeah, that is another way. So we could keep either ways. I mean, uh, yeah, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. I don't think we have to give a false because this is going to return a boolean.
Oh, it's gonna
So
return true or
if
false?
yeah, so if it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
have the um, return the a match, it would return a false.
Okay. So let's try.
Yeah.
Okay, it works.
Okay. Let's just indent this. Okay. So the part one is over, so we can check for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This one is very straightforward, I think. Yeah, it just concatenates the names, the name parameter to hello string. Um, that's what it's doing. Yeah, so define a method hello that takes a string representing a name and returns a string hello concatenated with the name. Yeah. Okay. So, I, so that's hello. Oh, no, there's a comma, right? Comma and should
Okay,
work.
let's try. Check that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, works.
Works. Yeah. Okay. So, you want to read the next one?
So define a method starts with consonants that takes in a string and returns true if it starts with a comment. If it starts with a consonant and false otherwise.
Okay.
Make sure it works with both upper and lower case
Okay.
and for non-letters.
Okay. So, one way is to just uh, check if the first character of the string um, matches with any of the consonant, that is B, C, D, etc. Uh,
So
we can
return
check for
true
each of the characters.
if this character
And yeah,
lower is check if it's equal. Is there a way to check all the consonants at once?
Uh, yeah, what I mean, I was saying like, I mean, not the best way, but like trying to check if this was equal to uh, B, or again, like it's going to be huge checking. So, mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
that
don't think
that
that
was what I was
singular.
thinking. But is
Yeah,
there an easier way?
yeah. We can use a pattern matching for this. Uh, do you have Rubular open? It checks for the regular expression.
Oh,
Yeah. So if we give all the consonants as a regular expression pattern and try to match it with um, the first character of the string, that should do what we need to achieve here. So, the rubular.com, it has like uh, a Ruby regular expression editor. You can, try all sorts of regular expressions there
so
and test the string. So,
we
yeah.
use the matching operator.
Yeah, so we can use the match operator with that one. Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, that exactly, and this would be the ignore case, right?
yeah, and A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah, but AEIOU is are the vowels, so actually we need the opposite of that.
Mm,
There, this the caret sign that would invert the selection.
mm,
But the problem here is that I see that it will not accept AEIOU as the first character and then anything else. But how about the numbers and special characters? It doesn't check for that.
how does the numbers and non-characters?
Yeah, so I mean, either we give that also in the pattern, like the numbers and the special characters, or I think the best way probably would be just to use instead of AEI, or you use the pattern that we are looking for. Other that means the um, uh, vowels are B, C, D, E is gone, F, G, J, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. Yeah. Can we check for this? What it returns? Just we can try again working on it. Okay, so uh, let's say what one. Oh, okay, because you. Okay, let's check what's wrong with this. Oh no no. This is we are checking for not for the whole string, right? We're checking just for the first character. So
Oh, oh.
yeah, so that should. Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, so did I miss out any of the consonants? Hmm. Seems fine. That seems fine. Okay, I think I don't need this. Because we're just checking for the first. Okay, what's happening here? Are you able to test it? Somehow I don't know why I'm not able to use the console.
Yeah, I'm not able to. Found at terminal.
Yeah, the terminal seems to be given up on me. It's not good. Is it the same for you? Is it like hanged?
Mm. I'm trying to create a new terminal.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it works.
I cannot still see it.
Oh,
And
you cannot see it?
no,
Mm.
is this the one that you try? No,
Oh, you can't see it.
no, I can't see. Okay. Let
Ah,
me just start a new terminal. Okay. Let's start a new terminal.
how do we share terminals?
We can't. You can't see mine, and I can see yours. That's what
Yeah.
happened. Okay. Okay.
I guess it's okay.
So you are not able to see mine, right?
Yeah.
Right now. Okay. Let's see how we share now. Share. Oh. Okay. Let's do the sharing part again and see what happens. Collaborate. Okay. Yeah, I don't see here anything that we can share with. I'm gonna just Google it. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I thought even Google Hangout gave up. Okay.
Uh,
I was trying to see on Google what to do. I'll just check your email again and let's see that way. Uh, it does have some commands for it doing that. Uh, it says session not found. Okay. So I was trying to use the command called tmux, which I found online, but that also doesn't seem to work.
mm,
Okay. So, so should I share the workspace again with you? Uh,
mm,
like a reshare? Let's see if
that's
I.
not Tmux work.
The tmux didn't work. It says the session not found.
The session not found.
Okay. So, so I can't reshare because it says you're already in the workspace. So yeah.
What's your display message?
Uh, with tmux,
Yeah.
it says the session not found with your email ID. Uh, let's see. Why don't you try to start a terminal again and let's see.
I switch to this one.
Okay, yeah. Looks like this would work. Are you able to see it now?
Uh, can can you try and switch to the the one I sent you in Google Hangout?
Yeah. Uh, have you sent something on Google? Just a minute.
Yeah.
Uh,
Try switch to that.
okay, let me check.
Does it work?
Uh, it has switched to that. Yeah, but
Hello.
oh yeah, yeah. I see you type. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So where were we? We were on the test. Let's start a queue. It's part two, right? Part two. We still have to do that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Binary multiple of 4 takes a string S and returns true if the string represents a binary number that is a multiple of 4.
Okay, so it has to be a multiple of 4 and it has to be a binary number, which means it has to be 0, 1, 0, 1, etc. 1, 0. So it
Okay.
can be only, the string can be made of only zeros and ones. So we can do again a pattern match for this. Like, do you want to go ahead or should we?
Mm, is there an easy way to like a method?
If we just check if the string is a pattern match for 0, 1, and if it is if string getting converted to integer, uh, uh, and you check the divisibility by 4, so percent 4 equals 0, so it returns true or else false. Can you think of some other way?
Mm, says that we can directly convert from a binary string to
Integer.
yeah.
It's a string. We have a string. So first we have to convert the string to the integer.
Try go on this website.
Okay. Um,
It says we can use
so we
to I directly.
so 2I and give the base. So our base is 2. So because
Yeah.
we need to, I mean, it's a binary. So uh, we convert that binary to integer by giving base 2 here. Um, So string dot to I in the bracket we pass 2 as base. That should return us uh, the integer for
Yeah.
checking if it's divisible by 4. Yeah, and
We have to check if it's a multiple
this
of
is
4.
divisible by 4. Yeah,
It's by 4.
that's right. That's one thing. But I mean, if someone gives like 1, 2, 3 or R, Y, Z's,
So we have to check if it's binary.
yeah, we have to check if it's a binary.
Uh, what should we do?
I suggest we do a pattern match because
Pattern.
any binary is only made of zeros and ones.
Yeah.
So if we do like S is binary match. 0, 1. Um, and it can take more of zero than ones.
Should the slash be the other way?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Thanks. Yeah. Uh, so zeros and ones and again, but it should. If I give plus here, which would mean it just starts with zeros one. It can proceed with anything else. So we just want it 0 and 1 and only zeros and ones. So I
How do we do it?
uh, uh, um, I just found a way. This is a boundary. It's a boundary. Yeah. So the slash b in regular patterns denotes a boundary. So essentially, we say that the boundary to start with start is also only either 0, 1, and ends also it has to be zeros and ones. So there can be nothing other than these two in the whole string.
So what does the boundary do again?
So boundary is we are checking if the pattern for the string is just zeros and ones. So we don't like it doesn't uh, maybe we start with 0, 1, do this and then again 0, 1. So uh, if we don't give a boundary here, even this would be accepted as a match.
Yeah.
But what we need to do is we need to cancel out anything and say that anything that uh, S is should only be made of zeros and ones. So we give a boundary in the pattern that it is bounded by only zeros and ones, like a contract.
Oh,
Is that am I making sense?
okay.
Like you could go to regular expressions and just see the documentation for that. I'll give you the link.
Okay, let's try checking. Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, what we did is we checked if the input string is uh, is a binary by checking if it passes the pattern of zeros and ones or 1 0, and then we converted it to the integer, a regular integer to the base 2, and
Yeah.
checked if it is divisible by 0. So that's
Okay.
all we needed. Okay, we are on the last one. Okay, so I'll read the part 3. Define a class book in store which represents a book with an ISBN number, ISBN, and price of the book as a floating point number, price as attributes. So we have two attributes, ISBN and price. Yeah. So do you want to go ahead with that?
Okay. So we have the definition of the class.
Yeah, this is the definition of the class. So here,
Okay.
yeah. Right.
So we need
We need two attributes, ISBN and price.
so we need a TTR uh
Accessor, I think.
accessor
Yeah.
of the ISBN and
ISBN symbol
the
and price.
price.
Yeah. That's the first part. Okay.
Okay.
The next part says that we define a constructor. Okay, the constructor should accept ISBN number uh, as the first argument, uh, and I think it's gone ahead. And
Initial
price is the second argument, and yeah,
ISBN and price.
that should that should have an end because we started it. And we just guess we just do the instance variables, like the instance variables here are the ISBN, right? ISBN equals ISBN price equals price. And what it has to do is we have to, okay, the constructor should accept, fine, and should raise argument error if ISBN number is empty string, or if the price is less than equal to 0. Okay,
Mm.
so we could have
So we just write
yeah,
raise
raise, right,
uh argument
argument,
error
yeah,
if ISBN
is
is
empty. Uh,
can you write empty
yeah,
or uh price is less than or equal to 0.
yeah. I think we are ready to check for the test, constructor test.
Okay. Let's try testing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
cool. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah. So include a method for price of string, which is here. Okay. Returns the price of the book formatted with leading dollar sign and two decimal places. So it's a float. So yeah, %F. That is, if the price is 20, it should be formatted as $20 point zero zero. Okay, so for that, I guess we just have to let's start with the dollar. So dollar and percent point two F, two floating point two F. Um, and this is a separator. The instance variable price. Does it look right?
I'm not familiar with that syntax.
Okay, yeah. Let's check. It actually is very similar to the one we use in C
Oh,
with printf. Yeah. What it does is it just takes uh, 2 point uh, 2 point decimal float. Um, the percent here is just a separator of this and the instance variable.
okay,
Because this is a format and not a string as such. It's not a string really, but a format. Uh,
okay,
and that is why we don't concatenate it, but use percent to separate it. And this is just the price that we get from our instance variable.
okay.
Yeah, I think we are ready to run the part three and finally just the R spec in total. Yeah.
Okay.
And finally, we could just do a complete R spec on this one. Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay, that completes the assignment. So, mm,
Yeah.
uh, so are you able to download the file from here, or do you want me to push it to Git and give you? Or
How do we download?
uh,
Uh,
no, I mean you could download from here, or you could like you know you
okay.
could download here.
I can download.
Yeah, you can get it that way. This is the one. Just to avoid confusion, I'm going to delete this one. Yeah. So you could download this one,
Okay.
or you could copy paste. And I believe you should have a Hangout link too. In any case, it's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we have successfully recorded.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else? You have the file. You have the link. Uh, I guess we're all set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and
Thank you too. Uh,
it was a pleasure working with you.
yeah, me too.
All right. Have a nice day. Bye.
Have a nice day.